guys, this is Andy and finally I get to share this vlog on my weight loss journey with the ketogenic or the keto diet, wherein I've lost already 6 kilos within just 6 weeks and I transformed from this to this. I'm sure ubay-ubay na gyud ninyo ang nakadungog aning keto diet, but for the benefit of those who are not so familiar with it yet, the ketogenic diet is a low-carb, adequate protein, and high-fat diet. So kung himuan na to og pie chart ang inyong nutrient intake, it should be around 70% fat, 25% protein, and 5% carbs. Therefore, dapat dili mo lapas og 20 grams per day ang inyong carbs intake. Now, the goal of the keto diet is for your body to enter into a state of ketosis. Ani magud ni siya, if you eat food that is high in carbohydrates, our bodies will produce glucose and insulin, which our bodies would use to produce energy. Therefore, dili gamiton ang imuhang fats and it will just be stored inside your body. But if we limit our intake of carbs, the body will produce ketones, which is the breakdown of fats in the liver. So instead of carbohydrates, the body will then use ketones as the primary source of energy. So matod pa nila, our bodies will turn into fat-burning machines. Among the benefits of a keto diet are weight loss, increased energy and normalized hunger, and the ability to control your blood sugar levels. So unsa man ang angay i-avoid when you're on a keto diet? Of course, number one na gid ana ang sugar, grains, and wheat. So therefore, you'll have to bid goodbye to your rice, bread, and pasta. Syempre, you can eat meat and vegetables that are low in carbs, such as your spinach, bok choy, your lettuce. So the darker the color of the leaves, the better. I'll be including a link in the description to the site where I got all this information so that you will have a more detailed and comprehensive guide of the food to eat and to avoid on a keto diet. You will have to avoid veggies that are called tubers or katong mga ni tubo ilam sa yuta, such as your potato or your kamote, kay pag-as kay na sila og carb content. When it comes to fruits, the only ones that are low in carbs are your avocados and your berries, which you can consume moderately. It is also recommended that you take high-fat dairies such as butter, cheese, and full cream. So, timani lang gini siya, when you go to the grocery to buy products, always check the labels behind them, and then tan-awon nimo nga dapat nimo piliun katong mga products that are high in fat and those that have a carb content of 1 to 2 grams below. When you first start the keto diet, it's normal to experience what they call the Kettle Flu, which is characterized by fatigue and headache, but this will go away after a few days. Personally, wala ko kabantay nga naka-experience ko og Kettle Flu, kay feel ako, naanad ako nga maglabad akong opirmi because ever since I've had Theo, wala na ko kahinumdum sa last time nga nakatug kong 8 hours straight at night. And it's also normal to experience bad breath during the first few days because this is caused by the chemicals produced by your body as it burns fats. Pagkaibaw na ko ani, when I read this, nidiretso dahil kong palit og sugar-free mints para dili mo reklamo akong bana. But of course, like the Kettle Flu, this state of bad breath will just go away after a few days as well. So moving on to my personal experience, I decided to start the keto diet and start losing weight because after giving birth, I gained 10 kilos and I was stuck at 60 kilograms, which didn't seem to go away, and I wanted to challenge myself to start eating healthy. Also, I felt that this was the right time to start with a diet because even if I'm still breastfeeding, Theo eats solids a lot already, so his primary source of nutrition does not depend on my milk alone anymore. Deciding to go on a keto diet wasn't easy for me because grabe gyud kaayo ko kahilig og sweets, especially nga pirmi on sale ang mga chocolates din sa Australia. Kana mo kung magdako ka nga panagsara ka makakaon og chocolates, kanang mga lami ra nga chocolates nga imong makaon pirmi kana ra gyud in town nga nay maabot nga pasalubong gikan sa balikbayan box taga Pasko. So pag abot na ko din himura akong na shock nga barato na ang mga lami nga chocolate. So hala, todo kaon gyud. Taga-adlaw na lang gyud. At first, ang pagbalibad gyud og sweets ang pinakalisod nga part for me. Wala kayo ko nag-struggle sa no rice because I'm the type of person nga dili kaayo dako og intake og rice, mas hangol ko og sudan. So, resisting sweets is very challenging, especially kung na ako'y makitaan nga ice cream sa among ref or na magda og desserts, cake, or donuts. Nami kayo ibutangan ng kanabitong So, tawag anang ibutang sa kilid sa mata sa kabayo para lang di ko matintal. After 3 days of resisting the cravings, naanadra eventually akong body sa keto diet, and I can attest to this good ha. Dili ra ni sulti-sulti ra. In fairness, dili nakadali gutmon once you're on a keto diet. And unlike the common perception of people nga magluya ka without carbohydrates, personally, I felt that I was still energetic within the day. So now I'll show you my keto must-have products. Number 1 is Stevia, which serves as my alternative sweetener for my coffee, my keto desserts, and sa mga sudan nga akong panglutuon. This is an organic plant-based sweetener which contains no calories and less than a gram of carbohydrates. The only disadvantage of Stevia, aside from the fact na medyo mahal-mahal gid siya, is that it has a bit of a bitter aftertaste, but then maanad ra ka eventually. You can also use sugar alcohols such as xylitol and erythritol, but then there have been debates about the dangerous side effects of these sugar alcohols, so it's better to stay safe, especially for breastfeeding moms like me. Next is thickened cream, or sa ato pa gitawag og full cream. I mix this with my coffee or sometimes with strawberries and stevia. Number 3 is cheese. So since I started on the diet, nag-invest gyud ko og lain-lain nga klase nga cheese such as parmesan, hard cheese, and mozzarella cheese. So sometimes I make parmesan chips and then I microwave full cream with mozzarella to serve as my dip. Number 4 is coconut flour and almond meal flour. So this would be your alternative for the ordinary flour that we use in our desserts. So, ang coconut flour and an almond meal flour, you can use this to make your keto version of your bread and your keto cookies. So, I'll make a separate video for these recipes. Number 5 is mayonnaise, and number 6 is lettuce, which I both use for my salad. Number 7 is unsalted butter. It's advisable to use grass-fed butter, but if di mo makakita ana, I think it's fine to use the ordinary unsalted butter. Number 8 is coconut oil, which I use for my Bulletproof coffee and my keto desserts. And number 9 is 100% cocoa powder, again for my keto desserts. I know ubay-ubay ang list aning mga keto must-have products, but ayaw kaguol because sa sinugdanan naman sad siya angay paliton, di man siya dali mahurot, so you probably have to restock every month. Now I'll show you a rundown of my day with the keto diet. This is not part of the keto diet, but I usually start my day with a glass of water and freshly squeezed lemon for cleansing. Then after around 30 to 45 minutes, I eat breakfast, which is usually scrambled eggs with slices of cheese or smashed avocado, kanang gidugmok nga avocado. My son usually sleeps at 11 or 12 o'clock noon for his morning nap, so that's my perfect time to exercise. So what I do is I follow 30-minute workouts, usually dance classes, by watching Pop Sugar's YouTube videos. Supuslan man na stay at home full-time mom ko, di man ko makalakaw para maadto og gym, maningkamot na lang gid kag sariling sikap og exercise through YouTube. I usually choose dance workout classes or mga kickboxing classes because while exercising, malingaw sa yun ko, and since wa man ko'y classmate, wa ko'y kauban magsayo-sayaw, therefore ako ang pinakamaayo sa kwarto. And then I do simple abs workouts such as crunches, leg raise, bicycle, and the plank. I can't really do much because I have scoliosis. Usahay kung makamata akong anak before I get to finish my routine, ingon ani ang resulta, because when it comes to breastfeeding, mo strike yun na siya anywhere, anytime he wants. At around 1 or 2 p.m. after resting from my exercise, I eat whatever viand there is on the table without rice, of course. So, manok, baboy, baka, isda, seafood, and gulay na keto-friendly. Then at around 3 or 4 p.m., I'll have my Bulletproof coffee, which is made of coffee, stevia, thick cream, coconut oil, and butter. So I will elaborate the benefits of the Bulletproof coffee in my next video along with the recipes that I mentioned earlier. Now I'm with Theo, who just woke up from his afternoon nap. So to continue, during dinner, I'll usually have salad, which is made of lettuce, mayo, hard cheese, and chicken or bacon. Mukaon sad kog sudan nga iserve sa table pareho sa kong buhaton during lunchtime. And then, this is not part of the keto diet, but I'd like to end my day with a cup of green tea just to help with my digestion. So stay tuned for my next vlog on the Bulletproof coffee and my simple homemade recipes for the keto snacks. And please give this video a thumbs up and tag your friends who are planning to start the keto diet. And of course, please do like my page and subscribe to my channel. Love lots, Andy!